Alright everyone, we are here with Pandemic. Jeb, Mickey, Kim, and Haley are our guests.
Hello. Hello.
They get to say hello. Alright.
Yeah, we do. We get to speak.
Alright, so the first thing before we start any of the setup is the drinks, because it's booze and boards, right?
That's right.
So, as you can see, well, I think the camera cuts it off to like right about here. But as you can see, there's 4 glasses, and each contains a different disease.
Ooh.
So,
only because we couldn't find any drinks that had any type of thing.
yeah, most I
So-
don't think anybody wants to drink a disease that's like
so
HIV.
Ebola.
no, or like, oh, I'm gonna drink a drink called infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that. But
Alright,
anyways,
so I am taking the yellow disease for myself.
Which is pineapple, right?
Yep, pineapple. Pineapple and vodka.
Taking the red disease, which is labeled red pop. I don't know what this flavor
It's
is.
Faygo. You drink the red.
with no alcohol because she's underage.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the blue disease, which is cotton candy. With whipped cream vodka, of course.
And I'm taking this one,
Medicine.
which is the
Really?
black
If you
disease,
want to take
but
these
it's
out, I do
really
sip them, I don't care.
purple.
Yeah. It's grape.
I can drink it now, finally.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so let's begin setup. So,
Okay, so Haley and Kim both wanted to pick their characters, so Kim is the scientist, Haley is the dispatcher, Jeb and I are going to go random,
I don't
so
really pick my character. I just pick
Yep.
the color.
and
I am the researcher.
I will go with this one, and I got the operations expert. So why don't we just go around real quick and read what our abilities are. I'll start as the operations expert. As an action, I can build a research station in the city you are in, and I don't need the card. That's kind of a nice ability. And then once per turn, as an action, move from one research station in any city by discarding any city card. So that's kind of nice too.
Alright, I'm the scientist, which is the white pawn. And I need only 4 cards of the same color to do the discover a cure action. Normally it's 5.
Yeah.
I am the dispatcher, which is the purple pawn. I can move another player's pawn as if it was my own. As an action, I can move any pawn to a city with another pawn, but I have to get permission from the person.
I am
deny you.
Deny me?
Deny.
I am the researcher. I am the brown, gray, blackish pawn, the non-colored one. I have the ability, you may give any one of your city cards when you share knowledge. It needs not match your city. A player who shares knowledge with you on their turn can take any one of your city cards. So I am the information giver. So I break those rules. Alright?
Okay, so as you can see, we have Atlanta set up. Everybody has to start in Atlanta. We have the infection rate marker on that space. We have our diseases ready to go. When we cure them, we have the outbreak markers on 0. So we're going to play a normal game instead of either easy or heroic. So first, I'm going to deal 2 cards from the player deck to each player. That'll be their starting hand. Yeah, you can look at them. And then I am going to just do a row of 5 here and distribute the rest of the deck evenly. And then we'll take 5 epidemic cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll start shuffling them into piles and stacking them up.
Take a pile and shuffle, please.
Okay. I don't know if you want me shuffling your cards, so...
Whatever.
And then place one down.
That doesn't
Place
like my
on
shuffling
top.
skills.
I
Yep.
shuffled my stack, so I'm
does
placing
your
it on
drink
top.
taste like cherry medicine?
Like, kind of. Like, I don't... if you want to drink from the other side
It
of your,
does
like,
not
a
taste
germaphobe, but I just...
that.
It tastes
I
weird
love-
to me.
I just
I love
want to
red
sleep
pop.
I don't care. It just...
Oh, it's like...
Like medicine-y. I don't know.
I don't think it tastes
Or like a cough
Alright,
drop.
Haley,
or-
come on, come on, come on.
Alright, so we
Sorry.
stack the decks. Alright,
Alright, so the player
It's a
pile's
red
ready
pile.
to go.
we got
We're
the
ready to
infection
go.
pile
The
The
ready.
Yes.
infection, now we will infect the board.
Initial diseases. So the first one is Sydney, which gets 3 red cubes. Next is Kolkata, India, which is black cubes.
And in case you don't know where these places are, it's really nice because the
Oh
card
yeah,
has
that's a
like
good thing to mention.
crosshairs.
There's a crosshair that points to it. It's 3 black ones. We'll
3.
go in Kolkata. Next one is going to be Jakarta, which gets 3 reds down here.
Oh,
All right.
great. Everything's on the opposite end of the board. That's wonderful.
One thing we didn't mention is that over here, these cities are actually connected off the board over to this side of the world.
And it,
The world is round.
tells you which
Because the world is
which
round.
city the line goes
Did
to.
you know that?
All right, so the 3 cards with 3 diseases are done. So now we're doing the two diseases. So
So Delhi?
Delhi, black gets 2,
Haley.
which is right next to.
Oh my gosh.
Next is Beijing, which is 2.
You didn't shuffle well.
Buenos Aires gets 2 yellow.
It's Buenos Aires.
What?
It's Buenos Aires.
Whatever.
Not Aries.
Next is Madrid for 1.
I don't know.
Right?
But I just know that from Aida.
All right, yeah.
Yes.
1 for Madrid
Buenos Aires is the
One for
song.
Bangkok.
It's pretty.
and 1 for Karachi. Man, this side of the world is in trouble
Where is Karachi?
right here.
And it's in the middle too. That takes a little bit to get to. So. Woo.
Oh
This is
boy.
gonna be fun.
I guess I'm first player. All right, so I am going to go 1, 2. Which line is it? San Francisco that goes to Tokyo.
San Francisco goes to Tokyo and to. I can't read this. Something that starts with an M.
Manila. I can't get over
Yes.
there in time. I can go 1, 2, 3, and cure 1 here. I think I'll do that. So I will go. Oh, where's this connected? Not to Mexico. Yeah, okay, so 1, I will move to Chicago. 2, I will move to LA. 3, I will move over to Sydney. And 4, I will remove a red cube from Sydney. And that will be my turn.
Alright.
So after I do my 4 actions, I draw 2 cards. No outbreak. And then I will do the infection, which is a cube in Mexico City and a cube in London. And blue one in London. And it's Mickey's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and use my operations expert. So once per turn, as an action, I can move from a research station to any city by discarding any city card.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm going to discard a city card,
Goodbye, Atlanta.
and I am going to go right into the heart of the action over here. So that's 1 action, 2 actions.
I could have given Kim cards
3,
in Atlanta. I'm so dumb.
4.
What color cards do you have, Kim? I have,
I have
2 red
red
and a blue.
Red and black.
So we need to get red cards to Kim.
Now I draw my 2 cards.
Alright.
Oh, look.
No! Epidemic!
Put
So-
that last one on there. That's so early in the game. That sucks.
Haley put it there.
So the
Okay.
first thing is increase.
That's right. Increase that.
Alright.
And
so,
now infect.
so we take the bottom card. And it is Miami.
So Miami gets 3.
Wait.
Yeah.
And then intensify. So Jeb, shuffle the discard pile, please.
Alright. See, look at the backs of the cards. They're different. There's supposed to be one for.
I know. I mean, like, what do I do if I have that? Does that help me in any?
If you're in Miami, you can go anywhere. If you're anywhere, you can.
Didn't let me cut.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Oh no.
Is there
Yeah,
a
it's gonna
hand
be
size
bad. No, you got 7 cards.
Cut now.
You
No,
can't.
you
I put it on
can't. It
top.
has to
There's
go
no
on
way.
top. All right. So
Oh.
I'm gonna flip this, and the first one goes in London. That's okay.
And this is the bad one.
And the second one,
Miami.
there it goes, because
Oh.
Jeb didn't let me cut. Okay, Miami's already got 3 on there. So the outbreak marker goes up by 1. And 1 goes in Washington, 1 goes in Bogota, 1 goes in Mexico City, and 1 goes in Atlanta.
You're giving me work to do.
Sorry.
My turn.
And-
Thanks for my plan.
And then I pick my second card, which is Kolkata.
Luckily, not another epidemic.
Alright.
Take this bit.
But while I'm on the same space as Haley, I can trade with her, right?
You
Or it
can
has
only
to be
trade
the card
cards.
that we have.
You could only trade Atlanta.
Do you happen to have Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Okay.
That's discarded.
Okay, so I'll get rid of this one here. So that's 1. 2 to move, and then 3 and 4 to get rid of those. And then I draw 2 cards, right?
Yeah. If you want to flip
Wait,
it.
there's a yellow cube and a blue space. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just spill over. Sorry.
Alright, thanks.
How are you looking on reds?
I have 2 reds.
2 reds?
Just need 2 more.
Yeah, and
Feed the scientist.
I
Alright,
can do
so
this.
Haley's gonna go 1 to Kim. Giving a card's an action, right?
I think
Sharing
it has
information. You have special. No, he has
I
special
have a
sharing.
special.
But I
Okay.
think it has to be in the city we're in.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
I
have,
just moved into the
Oh.
thing with you. So
I think
can
she
give
has
you.
Miami.
Oh,
I have-
okay.
I have Miami and I have.
You can't give Tokyo.
Oh, it has to
You
be.
have to be the city you're in.
That's stupid.
See, read.
No,
so,
that's the rules.
so-
That's stupid.
see, share knowledge. Give the card that matches the city you are
That's dumb.
in to another player, or take that card from another player. The other player must also be in the city with you.
Right, so like to do the
Stupid.
Tokyo, we both have to be over
That's
there.
stupid dumb. Well then I'm just gonna cure
Yeah. that's
in
fine.
Miami, so that's 2. I'll go 3. And I'll go. Oh no, I knocked over Kim. I'm sorry.
I fell into the ocean.
Let's go here. 4.
Well, moving counts as.
Oh no, never mind.
Yep.
4.
Yeah, moving counts.
Moving
as
up
an
to here
action.
so I can fix it later.
Oh boy.
I'll fix it.
Alright, so you get 2 cards now. Please no epidemics, please no epidemics.
Oh. One quiet night.
Yay! That makes an infection not go off.
I don't. Is it? Should we do that? There's only one.
Now?
Where am I?
Not one
should-
quiet night now. Nah.
Okay. All right.
I don't.
And then
Because her turn's over, and you're down there, so you should be able to get up to this one.
well, yeah.
And then there's nothing else that can blow
Okay.
up because it's been cured. So
I have
yeah,
some
there, don't
cheats
waste
that I
one.
want to do.
You're not going to go up to Jakarta? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
You didn't want to? You have to.
There'd be a way that I could get Kim to me. I can give her to. Yeah, I wanted to build a research station and get to Jakarta. So I need 5 actions, but now I only got 4. So
Where do you need the research station?
I can build it. Oh, I can't build it anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
over in that area. I can just do it
Okay.
without having the proper city.
All right, then I'll just give Kim this. All right,
Okay.
so
So don't forget. I mean, because that's important.
Yeah,
If you you have to have the city card, so you don't have to
Right,
waste
I
anything.
don't.
I can just do it.
okay, I'll let you build the station. All right, so you drew your 2.
Yeah.
And then you draw 2 of those. Sydney gets 1. Kolkata.
Actually, I thought she had already done that. That's okay. It
All right.
ended up working out.
So my go. First thing I'm going to do for free, I have the airlift card, and it says move 1 pawn to any city. Get the permission before moving. Kim, I would like to move you to my city.
Do not. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
She's supposed to deny everyone for no reason.
All right. So for my first action,
Deny.
I can share knowledge, and since I am the researcher, I can give any card, any one of my city cards when I share it, so it doesn't have to match it. So first action, I'm giving Kim Osaka. Second, I'm giving Kim Taipei. So I think that puts her at 4.
Correct.
Third action, I will move to Jakarta, and fourth, I will cure 1. So that was my turn. I will
And
draw-
notice the helicopter didn't count as an action for him. It's an event. Already?
Yeah.
Are
Seriously,
you freaking
Jeff?
kidding me?
All right. So that was,
Wait a
Haven't
second.
you drawn both epidemics?
I'm going to. Yeah, you can do that, but don't flip a card yet.
okay. So
Or-
first I increase,
Yeah, and then we're gonna.
then I infect the bottom.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you can do the infection, but I can do something before we decide.
Santiago. It's 3 yellows.
All right.
And then now I would intensify, but I think Mickey's playing a card.
All right. I think this is probably a good time to do this. So I'm going to play Resilient Population. We can take 1 card out of the game from the discard pile. So either take
Kolkata. Or
Kolkata
Sydney.
or take Santiago that just got in there.
There's 3
or
cards
Sydney.
that have 3 on the. There's 3 on Sydney, 3 on Kolkata, and 3 on Santiago.
Well, we help our odds a
Anybody
little bit.
wanna? I don't care.
Should we take the yellow one out?
since we're far away from it. You know?
And there's a lot going on. Well,
But if San Diego blows up, it only goes to there.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
If this
So
one
leave
blows,
that one
that'll
out.
put
Yeah.
one on there. If this one blows, it'll put one on there, which
No, and one on there, so it puts 2.
And I'm
this one
about to
puts
cure
like
red.
3.
So take Kolkata out.
I take Kolkata.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So now
This is
I
out of the game?
shuffle this
Yep.
Yep.
and I put it on top of the deck.
Sheesh.
You want to cut that?
Not really, because there's nothing to cut.
Yeah. And then that was my first card I drew. So the second card is a black one. And then the last thing is infect the cities. So we're at 2 infection. Miami gets 1. Santiago blows
Hey,
up.
Okay, so that goes up 1.
And then one. Oh, that's
No, it's not cut
connected.
it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why I said
Nice.
that's.
All right, here you go, Mickey.
If you make a station, I can cure.
Yeah, that's what I was planning.
You
Trying
have
to do.
all the.
I have 4. I know my lady only needs 4.
Oh, that's right. You're
so
signed.
we're
Yeah.
ready to go.
That's so sweet.
I just need a place.
Where are you?
I'm white.
She's white.
So if I build it right there, you're fine, right?
Yeah.
Because that's only
I can
2
get
moves.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as operations expert, I don't need a card. I'll put a research station on where I'm standing. I will move up to Calcutta.
All right.
So is that an action? Yeah. So that's 1, 2, cure 1 for 3. Oh, I wish I had another one. You're gonna leave. Can you? You can cure. Kim can cure,
I can
1.
pick 1. Yep.
then moves for 2, 3, and then cure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to cure another one from there, and then I'll draw 2.
So hopefully we won't hit another epidemic anytime soon.
And then I'm okay there, so you can infect.
First one, Sydney blows up.
Dang it.
All right, so Jakarta gets 1 and Los Angeles gets 1, and we move that
And
up.
that's at 3. So we're halfway to defeat already.
And I don't do that. That's only epidemic. So, all right, so that blew up.
Honors.
And then the second card is London, which gets its 3rd blue. Oh boy.
Alright, Jed, can you remove 1 red from where I'm at?
1 red off of Sydney.
So that's 1,
And then can you move me towards
2,
the thing?
3, and now she is going to. She's the scientist, so it only costs her 4 cards to cure disease. So red has now been cured. So now when anybody takes an action with red cubes to cure, all the red cubes from that space come off.
But can they still explode? Or do we ignore the red?
We
No,
only
not
ignore
until
it
it's
when they're
eradicated.
Okay.
So if we can get rid of all the red stuff off the board, it'll be eradicated, which
Okay.
There's
Where's
1 over
Haley?
there, and then there's 3
Yeah.
here.
I can get that.
Haley's
She
purple.
can get the
She
1.
can get that
She
one.
can go
I can
1.
get these 2.
No, Haley can go 1, 2, 3, 4, get rid of both of those.
I get 1, and I wouldn't be able to get both, but I could get rid of Jakarta. All right, so Kim's. Did you?
I need to
She
draw.
hasn't
Do we
done
want
anything
to do
yet.
this?
Oh, you haven't done anything. Sorry.
Or we want
What's
save
gone
that?
off on there? What's in there?
London, Sydney, and Santiago.
What was the other one that
Oh, and
Santiago's in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that. What's the other one with 3?
Jakarta,
Jakarta.
which is going to be
It's-
coming up soon.
Should she use her silent thing?
It might not be a bad idea because we could eradicate red if that doesn't come out.
Want to save us? Save us a
Let's
turn,
do it.
hopefully. Boom.
Well,
one
you still
quiet
have to
night.
pick.
Yeah, let Kim draw her
Yeah.
2.
I'm good.
All right,
One quiet night.
and then
Nope, she's playing One Quiet Night, so nothing
stops
happens.
that.
Yep.
All right. So it is now.
My
oh,
turn.
by the way, One Quiet Night says skip the next infect city step, so that's why we skipped that step.
Just
Are you gonna do what I said?
Yeah.
FYI,
Okay, so
I have 2 yellows. If we want to do yellow
I have
notes.
a blue and a black.
I have 2 blacks.
I have 2 yellows.
Okay,
we have
so-
to go there. and
Haley,
look
what
there.
you're moving?
Yeah, we have
One.
to go back.
1, she's gonna cure for 2. 3 over to Sydney. 4 cure, and since that's been cured, we get to take both cubes off.
Yep.
And now Haley has to draw 2 cards.
No epidemic. No epidemic. No epidemic.
Shouldn't be. We had pretty close ones.
What did we hit? 2 already?
Yeah.
Alright, so infect.
Yep.
Jakarta.
Darn it!
So can you move that count? 1, 2, and 3. And then the second
See why the medic would be so good right now?
Delhi. So Delhi is black.
Sorry.
No problem.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so what can I do? I've got a blue and a black, and I'm in Jakarta. How many cards do you have, Kim?
I have 4.
What
I
do you
have
have?
2 yellow, a blue, and black.
Crap. Should I try getting rid of red, or is it even worth it?
Where
I
are
could go
you?
1, 2, 3,
You should
and
definitely
4.
do the 1, because it gets rid of all 3 of those.
1 to get 3, and I think I'll go over here and get rid of that one. Because I think that's the...
Jeez.
Yeah, it's nasty. 1, 2, 3. That's the third one, and then fourth I take 1 black cube off. Alright, I draw 2. Got red and a yellow. Oh, actually, what is it? A player who shares knowledge with you on their turn can take any of my cities. Kim, I have a yellow if you want to take one from me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But you have to do it on your turn. So.
Okay.
How many black ones do you have?
I've got 1 of each color. Alright, so I drew my 2. So, in fact, Beijing is 1. About to blow up soon. And Buenos Aires gets 1. Oh boy. Here you go, Mickey.
Alright. I'm green, so I'm going to go... Darn. Alright, so I'm going to move back into the research station for 1. I'm going to discard a city card for 2 to be able to go to any city. I will go... I don't think it makes too much difference here. And then 3 to get rid of that. And then 4, I'm going to go there to get into position maybe? Or should I take another one off? I could always fly anywhere I want with that.
Yeah.
No, I have to be in a research station, so yeah, I will go here. That'll be my turn.
Alright, so you get 2 cards.
Blue one. What the heck?
Another
Already?
epidemic? Oh my gosh. Alright, so this goes up 1, right? Bottom card.
That's so stupid.
St. Petersburg gets 3 blues. And then I shuffle this.
Jeb, for your thing, do I have to be on the same space as you?
Yeah.
Is
You
that
want to cut that?
How is that possible?
Yeah, you have to be on my spot and you just say share knowledge.
And now 3 are coming out. Go ahead, we're screwed.
Sydney gets 1. You go ahead.
London.
London blows up.
And then the one next. Oh, no, there's one in between.
Wait.
Alright.
Jakarta.
Alright.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. 3.
And it's Kim's go.
Alright, so do you guys think I should take care of some of those reds, or should I just go right to Jeb?
Right.
Because Jeb is here and I'm there, and I want to get that yellow from him.
Well, what's the next city that's blowing up? Where'd St. Petersburg go? That got shuffled back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
St. Petersburg
That's
and
a bad
Santiago
area.
are going to be the.
There's all
the
kinds
next
of
blow.
bad stuff
I
gonna
have
happen.
Paris, I could just go there. And then not worry about getting yellow from Jeb right now.
Yeah, that might be the best thing. Because I
Alright.
only have 1 yellow. It's not like that's a game changer. So she's flying to Paris.
So 1,
And then
go
I.
here, go
Okay.
2.
3. Should I just get another one from there?
Not London. You want to do St. Petersburg,
I
right?
have
'cause
to
it
walk.
hasn't-
I have
yeah.
to walk there then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you have enough to do it, because that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, because St. Petersburg was
Yeah,
shuffled
it's still
and
in
put
there.
on top.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay.
All right, 2 cards for Kim. No epidemics, please.
I got a yellow.
Ooh.
And I got another blue.
All right, and then 2 infect. Or
3
3
infect.
How many
infects.
blues do you have?
I have
A black one on Delhi, please.
because I got rid of
Haley.
the other one.
Delhi.
Delhi.
Red one on Beijing.
Delhi will blow up next time it's pulled.
Beijing just blew up.
And that's 6.
And then Buenos Aires takes 1.
Oh, good thing I needed.
Yeah. All right, and it is Haley's go now.
What do you want me to do?
What do you want to do, Haley?
I don't.
You're the one that can move people.
Does it? Hey, do people need to be moved? Yeah.
Like, what is...
Like-
you can just move somebody, right?
Yeah. When as an action, I can move any pawn to a city with another pawn. So I could move
So
Jeb to Kim.
But you could also move yourself.
I could move myself, but I'm not that useful. I have a bunch of yellow, but I
No,
can
but
move
my
yellows.
point is, like, so...
I think Santiago is the only one that's going to blow.
No, you just said... Oh,
'Cause
St.
we-
Petersburg we fixed. Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Actually, I have Santiago. I can move myself.
You could just
with
fly
that.
there if you
So
want.
do you want me to use one of these to move Jeb?
Don't
to
forget,
Kim
every
or
time
Kim
you get
to Jeb?
rid of... Like, if you get rid of a cards
you-
that we haven't
you either
used yet,
do-
though, that's 1 less to give to Kim. But
I
don't forget
have
that.
1 yellow.
How many yellows do you have?
I have 3.
For your
Oh, so you
movement,
only need 1.
if you do your movement thing, like if you went to Santiago, that would be 1. Here 1 is the second.
Yeah.
Can you move me to Kim after that?
Yeah. It's move any pawn to a city with another pawn. It's
Yes,
just there's
she
no.
can.
Okay.
She can't
So-
take control of you.
That's
the whole
fine.
thing, right?
I think as long as you put me.
Okay,
with
so
Kim.
do that, Haley. Discard that.
Santiago.
Yep. And then move purple
And she
over to
flies
here.
over to
So that's
Here,
1.
right there.
2 for the
in front of you.
cure. 3, she's going to use her ability to
Move Jeb to
move
Kim.
Jeb's pawn to another pawn in a city. And then you have 1 other thing, Haley. You can just cure another one if you want.
Yeah, I'll cure
What's your?
another
We
one.
should really be building more stations.
Until you have the cards, it's not that
Really?
big of a deal.
Especially with Dad being.
Yeah, because I can just
okay.
drop one.
He can drop
like,
them.
get
I
close.
can move you to him. It's good.
All right. So that was it for you. 1.
What's this? Time.
And then infect.
Ooh. I can add a research station anymore.
St. Petersburg takes 1. There's blue over there. Miami
No city
takes
cards
1.
needed. So I can just drop one.
And
where you want.
Santiago takes 1. Oh boy.
I can play it at any time, so I'll just.
That's
make it work.
actually. So did anything? So this is already in the pile. That's already in the pile, right?
Yeah.
I think everything that has
That's
3 is
good.
already in the
That's
file.
really good.
But we do need to drop some stuff or get stuff. So it's my turn. So the first thing I'm doing, since I'm a researcher, I can give any card to Kim. Since she's in my city, I'm giving her a yellow.
Yeah, 4 yellows.
Nice. And then I will go.
Why did you even need to move there? If you can just give people cards.
I have to be in the city.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. You may give any one card of yours when you share knowledge. Share knowledge, you have to be in the city. So that was 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will take a blue cube off of London. So I did my things. So now I draw 2. I got a black and I got forecast.
Yeah, you're right.
Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the best move is here.
What did we get last time?
I really
we
like.
got cheese
If we could
fries
get
and
rid of
Dino
red, that
bits.
would really kind of nice.
Dino
But
bits were
I don't know if
good.
that's happening
I got a
anymore.
salad, I think.
well, she's gonna cure yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, maybe standing over there getting rid of a few of these is not a bad idea. That's that much less to cure. Because Haley's over here, she can just drop the research station and do some curing.
Do you want me to drop that now so we can just. do
So
that?
what's the best route to go? So let's see. She's down in this. This is the worst spot because this is all.
But I can't get over there. I would take all my.
I'm gonna
moves.
go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. I'm dropping this now. The thing, just to so it's before Kim's turn.
Where you putting
Dang
it?
it!
You got it in an epidemic?
Yes.
What?
All right, put
Where
it out
Where are you putting it?
with
I
him. St. Petersburg.
That doesn't. Did something get messed up?
I don't think so.
Wow. That means there's only 2 left in that giant pile.
Yeah.
It feels like it's going too quick.
All right. So
Set up
increase
side, it's much easier.
increase 1.
Jeez.
Infect. So bottom card.
What is it?
Riyadh, it's a black one.
There.
And then now
3
I shuffle
Haley.
these.
The bottom one's a 3 Haley.
Mm.
Okay.
We're dying. Alright,
So
now
the only
I'm
one
going
in
to
there,
play my
and you didn't
cards.
let me
Cut the
cut it.
top.
No, too late.
I'm playing my forecast.
Oh,
I think now's
yeah,
the best
there you
time to do that. So I get to look at the top 6 and rearrange them. So I'll let everybody look 'cause I'm too lazy to talk.
See, I told you he put Riyadh right on the top, and he did too.
Alright, so what's the worst?
That one.
Alright, so that's the bottom. London has 2, Sydney has 2, Karachi has
1.
2, Jakarta has 1, and Delhi has 3.
Three.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Delhi-
Delhi has to be down there too.
What has 1? 1 should be on the top.
Jakarta has 1,
So that should be on the top.
Sydney has 2, Karachi has 2, and London has 2.
And
So
we're
it
about
doesn't
to. What
matter.
are we about to? Oh, we're about to clear yellow, right?
I'll put, the red I don't think is too bad, right? So
Yeah.
should I do the 2 reds on top, and then the
Yeah, which
London
one?
next,
Yeah.
and then Karachi?
And we have to make sure we take care of, well, however you say that,
Riyadh,
Riyadh and Karachi, right?
Riyadh
No,
and Delhi.
Delhi have to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I
Good game
rearrange them, and then now we do the top 3, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Jakarta.
How about that?
Next one's a red one, I bet. Oh, Sydney, I was right. And London gets a blue one. Alright, so that's the end of Mickey's turn, right?
Yes.
Or you drew your 2? Yeah. Alright, so Kim's go.
I have 3 black cards now, though.
I have 2.
She cures
Kim
yellow.
just cured yellow.
So that's an action. The scientist is an action, right?
Yes. Yep.
So we got yellow and red. Halfway done with the game.
And
And
then
so go. Let's see.
I can't make it
2.
all the way.
Oh.
Could you go 1, 2, 3?
Oh, yeah.
3 gets you to Delhi, but it won't let you cure.
And I don't have anything
Anything.
reasonable.
Right.
She can sit in Delhi and hope. It's not gonna get. It'll blow up before then, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys have to get over there somehow.
I'm in London.
I could move
I'm like
him.
in the middle of nowhere.
I could move him.
Oh, I'm in London. I have London. I can fly.
Oh, you can
anywhere.
fly anywhere. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll do that on my. Well, that's what 2 turns. were.
Actually,
Haley
I
can-
have Istanbul. I could go 2, 3, and then take 1 off of somewhere.
Oh yeah, 2
Do
would
what?
move. 2 would
Yeah.
move her into Istanbul.
Right, and then
3,
I
she
can use
discards
this.
it to fly in.
No, you have.
And I can go anywhere.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, and she can move one. Which-
So should I go to this one?
Which one do we have first? Jakarta or Delhi?
It's something Delhi and then Riyadh. So all
So go
3,
to
all of
Delhi.
them are gonna blow up.
And I can take 1 off.
Yeah. So
That saved one.
save one.
Where's
If we
the
can-
pile? Oh. Now I draw 2.
Please get an anytime thing.
I got 2 blues and a black in my hand.
So we might want to start working on blues.
All right, and then infection time. So Karachi,
Is that 3 now?
Delhi gets another, and Riyadh blows up.
Riyadh goes to. Wait, so what happens if it goes to a
So-
3 place?
Oh
So it goes
no,
here,
we
It goes
lost,
here.
and it goes there.
No, we are. That's 2 outbreaks. We lost.
Yeah, so this one blows up and puts one here. So we move one down, and then this one blows up and
we
moves
move
it,
down
and we
here.
lose.
Oh.
We're so close.
Okay, so we just finished Pandemic. As you saw, we got our butts handed to us.
Which, in a lot of cases, is pretty much the way the game goes. Kind of what keeps it interesting.
Yeah, definitely. When I bought the game, because I didn't own it before the fan pick thing, I bought it because of that. I played a 2-player game on easy, and that was like a breeze. I was like, oh, we'll do fine with 4 people. No.
Although, when he told me he won, I was still a little bit impressed. The game's not easy, because remember, you watched us play. If they're playing 2 people, though, they're still drawing 4 cards each turn. And their abilities, they've only got 2 special abilities to use. So, I think it's balanced well in that way.
Oh, yeah. It's very
But,
balanced.
I guess we should, tell them, do you like the game, or do you not like the game?
Alright, I like the game. It was not one that I was going to buy. I enjoyed just playing it randomly when people had it and pulled it out. But actually owning it, I'm glad I own it now, because now I can introduce like I wanted to say that it's a good gateway game for people.
And that's where I was going to go with it.
Yeah.
I like Pandemic too. It's actually one of the first co-op games I played. Is it my favorite co-op game? Probably not. But like Jeb said, I think especially if you want to try to get people into gaming, it's a pretty easy one to introduce the mechanics. You know, you do 3 things every turn. And once the person understands the ability of their character, it's pretty straightforward.
So yeah, one thing to mention, Haley had not played this before we recorded, and I think all she did was watch 3 turns, and she knew how to play.
Right.
So it's really easy.
She does like the game though, so let's put that in there. So, anyways,
all right, so we both like it. So who do you think would like this game? I know beginners would like it. It's pretty simple. It's not super complex.
I think beginners would like it. I think co-op people would like it.
Yes.
I think if you've been gaming for a while, you've probably had your fill of it.
Yeah, it's been around for a while, so
And it's as Jeb pointed out you can see all the awards. You start spouting awards like that, and usually people start picking it up. So people know about the game. There's a lot of different expansions. There's a few different versions and things like that.
If you've played Forbidden Island or Forbidden Desert, I liken it to those games because it's all self-contained, it has multiple difficulties, and it's all co-op. So if you enjoyed those 2, you're probably going to like this one.
Yep. If you don't like co-op games,
probably not for you. It's all co-op.
Right. If you're more of a punch somebody in the face type of person, you'll be bored. Like I said,
there's no betrayers.
It is. I think it's starting to get a little bit of a rap too, where you'll hear some, that's boring. I don't like playing and stuff like that. Probably because it's been around the block, but that doesn't negate the fact that it's a decent game. Like I said, do I put it way up here? Probably not, because I've played other things now. But I think it's a fantastic. Hey, try this if you're not into board games. And you can always, pull it out for something that's not extremely long either.
It took like half an hour to play that, so it's a really quick game.
Right.
One thing I really like is the whole, I don't know at the time this game came out if it was something new, but the mechanic where you shuffle the discard and place it on top of the deck, that is one of the best features of this game.
There's something else, and I can't think of what it is. It does something similar. I don't remember what it is though.
Forbidden Island does.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
But yeah, that's a really cool mechanic in my opinion. It heightens your sense of danger in the game so quick because you're like, oh, these already have 3 on them. Now they're placed back on top of the deck. We're in trouble.
And the difficulty levels having either the 4 epidemics or go all the way up to 6. That really, like, I don't even know how you win at 6, honestly, to tell you the truth. In my opinion, the game, this is just a personal opinion. I'm sure that if you guys make comments, you'll probably be like, oh, well, I did it without it. I almost think the medic is an absolute must in this game. And then second is probably, to me, the scientist.
Yeah.
Being able to cure for 1 less, and the medic just being able to go around and heal the diseases for way less cost than everybody else, especially when things start getting eradicated. Things like that is huge. That's just a personal opinion. I love the medic in the game. I'm sure there's other, you could see the abilities coming into play. That's why, in a 2-player game, I'm almost like, you guys don't have all these abilities. How do you even do anything? Like, if you don't have the ability to get from one side of the board to the other side of the board instantly, it's kind of like, oh, no, there's stuff over there and I can't do anything.
In the 2-player we did, Kim was the scientist and I was the research dude. So we could travel across the board and cure for less, so I think that helped out a lot.
But you couldn't get cubes off the board quick.
Yeah,
but if you cured diseases fast enough, you're probably alright. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's decently balanced, and I think it's hard.
There's not much that I dislike about it. I was looking online, and people were saying how if you have an alpha gamer playing.
That's what I was just gonna say. Things that like are negative things. This game can be a huge. If you have an alpha gamer, you almost want to gag them.
Yeah.
Because and I don't know. Maybe if you rewatch the video, one of us comes across like that. But when you're supposed to be interacting and you're supposed to be discussing strategy and things like that. But if you have somebody that's really gonna dominate and be like, we have to do this, this, and this, and this, it almost makes it no fun. Or even maybe not so much the alpha gamer, but if you have like the mathematician person that can instantly figure that card's been played, we got 2 cards down here, we have to get over here, and if we do this, this, and this, we're going to win. That's kind of not as fun either. Not that we weren't doing that type of thing, but I don't think we felt like we knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, there's like extremes to it.
Right.
So, that's about it for disliking. I mean, the only thing is that it can get really repetitive if you play this game too often.
Right.
So if you play this like every day for a month, you'd probably be sick to death of it.
Yeah.
There are expansions to it. I've not looked into them. I don't know what they had.
I have played The Cure, which is Pandemic with dice instead.
Oh yeah, I played The Cure once.
And I would say it's, in some aspects, it's a little easier and it's a little more portable because it's a little more self-contained.
But man, this is like portable compared to things we play.
Well, I know, but I mean, you're talking about with the dice game, you have
small.
two rings or something,
Yeah.
and then dice. So if you want to chuck some dice, that's a good thing. If you're one of those people that absolutely hate Pandemic, and if you're a gamer and you're sick about hearing the hype for Pandemic Legacy, I can tell you right now, it's worth the hype. It takes this game and just totally makes it something different. I'm not going to get into a big review on it, but the Legacy games basically change as you go along. It's almost like a one-shot thing because you're going to put stickers on the board. You're going to tear up cards. I know as a gamer sometimes you're like, oh no, don't do that. It's the experience that you're playing with. So for another version of that, Pandemic Legacy is really cool. And even if you hate Pandemic, I'm playing with somebody that really doesn't like Pandemic itself, but loves Legacy. So I just toss that out there.
I've not played Legacy. At some point I'll try to, but no big rush. There's tons of games I own that I need to play. So, but I would like to experience it. It sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think the only thing we need to do is things to remember during the game.
Yeah.
And I think one is when there's an outbreak, to always move the outbreak counter.
So
before
easy
you
to
do
forget to
anything.
do that. As a matter of fact, we almost did it at the end too, when the second one, Jeb was like, "Oh, it's done," and it took me a second to be like, "Oh, yep, we're gonna move that too."
Yeah.
So if you just go right into placing the cubes, you're gonna forget to move that, and then you're gonna go through a few turns and go, "Are we on the right spot?"
All right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't think there's not much to really remember. If you know I mean,
maybe paying attention to like when
you're in a city, you can only give that city to somebody else in the city. Like both people, unless
In
you
the
have
city.
the person I had.
You don't draw any. If you draw the epidemic card, that counts as one of your draws. There's not an extra one. They point that out in the book.
It's also helpful to remember what step you're on and all this stuff, because if you hit an epidemic and then you have to do something else, you can kind of forget where you're at. So just try to pay attention to where you're at.
With the epidemics, you can almost, like, you don't necessarily have to stop like we were, draw a card and go, oh, epidemic, do all the epidemic. If you keep them in order, there is a very, very slight chance that you'll draw a double epidemic. Like, literally you have to shuffle, and the one pile has to have it on the bottom, and then your other pile has to have it on the top. I haven't seen it happen, but mathematically it could.
Right, yeah.
So.
I think that's about it for
That's
the,
it.
for the
So
game.
yeah,
we both liked
Pandemic,
it.
great starter game, fun game. I'm probably not going to put it in my top 5 or anything,
Right.
but solid game.
Yep. So if you have any questions, comments, like the video if you liked it.
Yep.
And then our next video is going to be Yedo. That's
Woo!
a really good one. I'm excited for it because it's Japanese themed, so that's why I like it. So we'll get that one together and put it up, and until then, see you later. Boards and booze, booze and boards, with Mickey and Jeb.